Welcome back to episode 7 of our One Block series. We're still breaking that one block in the middle of the sky so we can get all the materials for our island. Last week we built these trading halls, one bright and light on one side and a darker version on the other side. We also built this nether portal that we haven't lit up yet. We still have to do that. That's going to be the goal for the start of the episode this week. We have no idea what's on the other side of this thing. We could have a singular block that we have to build out from, or a full nether that we can work on. I don't know because I haven't played this version of One Block before. I really need to get some blaze rods for Eyes of Ender so we can make our way to the end when that presents itself as an option. So let's hope we can find a fortress in here and get ourselves what we need. I'm all geared up and ready to go for this operation. I have everything that I could possibly need, I think. So let's get this lit up and pop in. Okay, we've made our advancement. We need to go deeper, and deeper we are. We have landed in a nether waste, so that's pretty good. An easy start, I guess. And I've just realized that I don't have any gold on. These guys are going to get angry with me any second now. What shall I do about... There's some gold over here, so I guess I can pop up and mine that and make some shoes. There we go. That's a little better. Now that little bugger over there should not try to murder me. And this expedition started out pretty promising. If I'm honest, I killed some ghasts, felt good about myself, searched in the depths of a basalt delta for some fortress, didn't find anything there, got my return to sender, and killed this little bugger who was trying to kill me. But the further I went, and I went pretty far, as a matter of fact I went thousands of blocks in all directions, and I have to report, sadly, there was no fortress. I've looked everywhere in this nether. As a matter of fact, this thing has an edge, and I went all the way to the edge in all 4 directions, and there's no fortress. So we have to go back with our tails between our legs and find another way to get to the end. For those of you who didn't join us last week, I highly recommend you go back and watch the previous episodes, by the way. They're fully worth it. This is what we get as a monster party in the idyll phase. That's the phase we're on with the One Block right now. It's supposed to be peaceful. And I guess in comparison to some of the other ones it is, but I have bees. I have to kill bees, and I'm not a fan of killing bees. But all these bees won't let me be, so I won't let these bees be murdering me. All that kind of stuff. This was a relatively boring phase though, I have to admit. Although we had a couple of instances that were interesting, like this guy. This guy turned up. This is a very rare horse that you get in Minecraft, by the way. I had to look him up. He's a zombie horse, zombified horse. And you only really get him by creating him out of nothing. You get him in creative mode, you can spawn egg him, but he doesn't come in the world. So I decided to name him. And I named him Cranberry. Can you guess why he's Cranberry? Because he's a zombie. Yeah, I'm going to get done for copyright. There you go. I'm Irish. I'm allowed. The love box for this phase looks really good. Look, it's given me a saddle and a name tag to make up for the last name tag that I just used. Fantastic, I have a saddle for my zombie horse. Now we can go in and actually find out what's in the next phase, which I'm excited about. That idle, boring thing, that's no good for me. I need a little bit of excitement, although I guess I'm going to be regretting that any second now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... The deep dark, most dangerous underground realm where a blind boss roams in the darkness. Okay, I guess I knew I shouldn't have spoken so soon. Does that mean, are they going to spawn wardens? Surely they wouldn't do that to us. No way. Okay, I was wrong. They absolutely would do that to us. Okay, we have a warden to take care of. I know I'm pretty geared up, but wardens are hard, right? I haven't dealt with them all that much in Minecraft. I guess this is going to be interesting. Oh, I've made an advancement. Sneak 100. Because I was sneaking around while he was about, I guess. Alright, well, no sneaky anymore. Shoot him in the back. Let's find out how that goes. And listen, Panda, if you don't mind, just keep your head out of my way. Because I'm shooting a warden. At least he's not out and about, I suppose. There's that. So, he's locked in the cage, and all I'm doing is shooting him right in the chest. Let's face it, how dangerous could he be? I've made a habit of speaking too soon here, haven't I? And very quickly, this happened. That's right, he melted my damn face off. It's on the floor. My face is on the floor. So, I had to come back and pick up my face. But once that was done, he was really easy to take care of after that. I'm lying. This took ages. Bloody ages. And he killed me multiple times. I don't know what I was expecting from this guy, but he's really hard. Nobody told me. He's really hard. And I was going to start a hardcore series next. What do you think, guys? Do you want to see me die in a hardcore series in episode 1? Maybe. Anyway, we finally won. Yay, we finally did it, I guess. And then this happened, the monster party again, just immediately afterwards. And as soon as I thought that I was done with the warden, they just gave me another one. And let me tell you, I've cut a lot out of this episode because this wasn't even the last one. They gave me a total of 7 wardens to fight. That's all I did for this phase. I was glad when it was over. I wonder if the next phase is going to be a little bit easier. Let's cross our fingers that it is, because I know I hoped for a challenge, but that was ridiculous. We should be near the end here. There it is. That's the new box. And once we open that and crack it open, we should be on to the next phase. Oh, we got a horn. I wonder which one it is we got. Let's find out. 4th Orling Glass! 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have Desolate Land. A barren land lies before you. Yeah, for sure. What does that mean? This is the mushroom block, isn't it? What's it called? Mycelium? There you go, mycelium. Well, surely this phase is going to be more peaceful than the last. Let's hope. It's a little challenging, but not too much. You know, you'd think I'd learn to stop speaking too soon, but here we are again. Peaceful, yeah. Peaceful in me backside. I've been hexed by Vex, and these evokers decided that they liked my milkshake because they brought all the boys to the yard. I decided to beat a hasty retreat here for a moment because that took me by surprise and it was not going to end well for me. So regroup and teach these guys what I could do with a bow. It's been a while since I handled one, but I've got my eye now. So you better watch out, guys. I'm all in. Bring it on, you little crosses between Casper the Friendly Ghost and Jack Nicholas from The Shining. I'll take care of you. Who you gonna call? Microcosm. That's who. Eventually I did learn my lesson and went straight for the evoker so there wouldn't be constant Vexes coming after me. And then eventually we made it all the way to our final box and on to the next phase again. Hopefully this one is the one we're looking for. 2, 1... It's the end! We made it to the end! Ancient powers rise as the dark void collides with your world. I don't see any evidence of that so far, but I'll take your word for it. I'm guessing we'll work our way through this phase and get to the end. But for right now, I need a break from all that block breaking and mob killing. I'm sure you do too. And do you know what we don't have? After all these episodes, we still don't have a house. So it's about time I got busy and made one. And there we have it. I have a place, finally, to rest me head. And if I do say so myself, I am a fan of it. Let me show you around here a little bit. I made a nice custom tree here with stripped birch as the trunk. And just around the corner here, we have a back entrance to the house, which is nice. And also a nice little camping spot that you can sit down, have a nice cup of tea, and rest your legs because you've done all that building. In here, I've made some custom bushes, very simple. They're just for a little bit of decoration. And the start of a small herb garden here as well, to make it look a little bit lived in. You know yourself. Around the corner, we continue the garden. And up top here, I put a few of the azalea leaves, but I didn't go crazy with it this time. We have a wheelbarrow, and that about covers it. But we still have work to do in this episode because I would love to get to the end of the end phase, pardon the pun, just to see what happens. They've given us spectral arrows and eyes of Ender. So that must indicate that we're going somewhere in the right direction towards getting to the end portal. Shulkers are a bit interesting to deal with in the one block world. They can yeet you off the edge pretty quickly, so I have to deal with them fast. And overall, this phase has turned out to be quite nice. It's a bit of a challenge. This monster party was, it could have been worse. These guys tried to get out to eat my face, but they didn't. I had this happen, which was interesting change to my central area, but, we got the challenge It Spreads, which is very important. Am I right? And what the hell is this? The end is near. I feel like I should be standing on the street corner in America or something. I guess that's going to tell us that we're going to get a portal, right? It's going to... Is there... Oh, we have a portal. It's finally arrived. And it turns out to only need a couple of eyes. And I took a closer inspection of this thing. It didn't really damage things too much, but it does leave us with a little bit of a quandary on how to get into it. But we'll find... Oh, there's another phase change. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought that was the end of it. But there's going to be another phase? What could this be? Okay, I guess we'll do a time skip and find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is the after phases. The infinite block threw off its shackles and pulsates with energy. All right, calm down, missus. Pulsating with energy. Well, I guess that means this thing is going to keep regenerating. That's what that sounds like to me. But we have that portal, and it's looking mighty tempting to me, I gotta say. But it's probably not for this episode because that is all the time I have for this episode. It certainly was chaotic and a lot of fun to make. So I hope you come back and enjoy the next one. We have our brand new house now, so we have no excuses. We are going to the end in the next episode. I hope you come back and join me for that. But for now, have a great week, a great day, and I'll see you next time.